Hello students, welcome back. I'm Yogita. Our subject is psychiatry nursing and today we are going to learn about a prevention of substance use disorder. Definitely in a previous class we learned about substance use, abuse, alcohol, dependence syndromes and so many other substance use disorders. Now how we can prevent? That's one of the important question, how to prevent. Now here a prevention of substance use disorder can be done in three level: primary prevention, secondary prevention and tertiary prevention. Now let me explain this primary prevention. Now primary means begin the disease occur only we are trying to reduce the incidence. Now mainly it start with the doctors. Now doctors has to reduce the prescription, they should not prescribe this benzodiazepam drug much to the patient, so that chances are there that they may depend on this drug, they may abuse the drug. Also, we need to notice any family members is under treatment of any psychotic conditions, because a medication which is prescribed to them may be abused by the family members. Some social factors, poor economic conditions or psychological factors may influence the person to take alcohol or any substance, so that has to be resolved. Now in case of young adult, it's very important that we will provide health education in the school level, so that they made aware about drug. If you take the drug, what's the side effects, what the complication, how it's going to ruin your life, that must be made clearly understood to the young adults, young students, so that they were aware about the addiction problems. Use of mass media. Now mass media, it is one of the strong media which is easily influence the adults, yeah, adolescents. We can see example, I'll tell you, you can see a film where in a lead actor hero, whenever he is under stress, yeah, some tension where he want to kill the villain, he is smoking or drinking alcohol. Actually in film it is dramatically, it's not real, but in real life, people with the a tendency to follow the heroes, the lead actor, they will follow the same thing. And also we should make that, so in the mass media we should see that such things should not happen. And in supermarket, in these drugs, yeah, anything alcohol should not easily available. As what we can do other apart from that, the cost of the alcohol must be increased, so that person think twice before he spend the money. And people should not much spend on advertisement of these alcohols. And also you should make sure that alcohol should sold in a limited shops, and also timing should be maintained, like morning so and so, evening so and so. It's not that all the time they are able to, all the time they are trying to have this substance. And also it require a strict supervision from government or some authority, that how the drug is distributed in the society. Also you must see that like in a society, people are tend to make use of this drug, like it is just like peer pressure. Some friends are forcing them, in the name of party, in the name of celebration, they may fall into a trouble. So that has to be avoided. It's not necessary any function, any rituals, any ceremonies must end with alcohol or any other substance. Mainly we can think alcohol which is commonly used in society, so we must take care that such things has to be banned. It should not be practiced in a society. And a secondary prevention, here we must early identification of the case. Once you identified, we need to start with the treatment. The treatment may be starting with the medication, so we will prescribe medication will be given based on the patient severity of a disease. Then we will make them to attend some motivational speech, motivational talk will be given to them. Here we are trying to enhance the strength, emotional strength of a patient. And next we need to help to resolve the family or functional financial conflicts of a patient, so that patient feel like easy life once they come back. Okay, then what we can do in secondary prevention, we need to train the patient. We need to train the patient how they can support themselves, providing psychological support, group therapies, group activities, helping them to like protect themselves from becoming relapse. That has to be done in secondary prevention. Then we'll move to the tertiary prevention. In tertiary prevention, we are taking all the measures that our patient will not fall back into a problem. We can make some AA association meetings. We can have some motivational spirit. We can have that a patient will have a confidence in himself. We will train the patient assertively say no when someone will offer the drug. They should able to say no. Okay, then we can teach time management, stress management, financial management. We will teach the patient how qualitatively they can manage their time, how well they can have their function in their family life. Train the person to improve their occupation performance so that they'll get a grading, so they can focus themselves in their job and occupation. Also, sleep hygiene must be taught. Train the person how they can have a good sleep. Assertive training technique that will make the person more strong and firm enough to manage such peer pressures. Control of anger management technique must be taught to a person. Because of this anger also, chances are there they may go and drink. Because of anger they may start fighting, quarreling, lost all the peace of mind, they may end with drinking. So they must teach with anger management. Family counseling is important. Marital counseling to resolve the marital problems. So these all are the ways how we can help the patient to prevent from substance use disorders. So mainly I'm summarizing, I'll just wind up. Primary, secondary, tertiary prevention. All these three areas we are taking all the measures so that our patient will not reach to the substance and spoil his life. Seriously, this narcotic is a dirty business. You might have heard this in a film dialogue. Definitely, this narcotic will ruin the life of an individual. So, it's always better that after falling into a problem you resolving, it's always better that we keep ourselves safe away from these narcotic drugs. Please keep watching. We'll learn some more new topics so that it will be easy for you to study psychiatry nursing. Take care of yourself, keep reading and keep watching. You can leave any comments in comment box. I'll be there to answer you, as well as it will help me to improve, as well as I can help you in a better way. Now the time to say thank you. See you all. Bye.